Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. What a crowd. What a beautiful crowd. A lot of people outside. This is a beautiful arena, but a lot of people outside. We appreciate it very much. This is great. Hello, Wisconsin. How are you, Wisconsin? It's great to be back in this beautiful state, and it is indeed a beautiful state. It's beautiful, with so many proud, hardworking American patriots, which is what you are. As you know, we'll be holding our convention in Milwaukee just a few months from now. And we can't wait. That means you got to vote for us because we're spending our money in your state to have the big convention. We had lots of options, and we're coming here. You remember last time, did Biden even show up? I don't think he showed up, right? I don't know. Somebody said he did show up. He was wandering in the parking lot just to make it appear. He said, "Where am I?" "You're in Wisconsin." "Where's that?" But we love Wisconsin. I want to thank Wisconsin GOP Chair Brian Schimming for doing a fantastic job. Where is Brian? Where's Brian? Hello, Brian. Good job. Great job you've done. I hear the numbers are very good, Brian, right? That's because that's the only thing that matters at this point, right? Okay. Thank you, Brian. I think we will. I think we will. My former chief of staff, a really great guy who loves your state very much, Reince Priebus. Reince. Where's Reince? Reince Priebus. Everybody had a hard time with that name. We don't have a hard time with that name anymore. After years of that name, we have no problem with it. Thank you, Reince, very much. National Committee woman, Mary Pat Kruger. Mary Pat, thank you. We just met backstage. Thank you, Mary Pat. And your executive, county executive, if you take a look at Paul Farrow, a great person who's done a fantastic job. Eric Severson, your sheriff. Your sheriff. We're not going to mess. Where is Eric? I saw him backstage. He's central casting. I'll tell you, every sheriff should look like Eric. And a special guy, the greatest purchaser of advertising in the history of the world, Mike Lindell. Nobody buys ads like him. Thank you, Mike. With your help, we're going to win Wisconsin this November. We're going to defeat crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of our country. And we're going to make America great again. And it ain't so great right now. It's a laughing stock all over the world, including our colleges, universities. Look at what's happening to our country. And our border. You know what? Some people say they do the colleges so you get your eyes off the border. I said that last night. We're not talking about the border. Millions of people are coming in. Millions of people. And we had it. We had the safest border in history. Now we have the worst border in the history of the world. But they're not talking about that now. They're talking about colleges and universities, people that have gone astray. Last week we saw numbers showing clearly that the economy is crashing, with the GOP growth plunging by more than 50% just in this quarter alone. Think of that. We're plunging. We're now in a Biden stagflation. You know what stagflation is? You know what it is? It's the worst. It's worse than inflation. It's worse than deflation. It's the worst. And we're in stagflation right now. Congratulations, everybody, which spells the death of the American dream, and that doesn't even include some of the horrible numbers that we're seeing flowing in from the poor and crime-ridden countries all over the world. They have people flowing in from the poorest and the heaviest crime countries all over the world. Congratulations. They come out of prisons. They come out of mental institutions, and they're coming in to be a neighbor right near you. So congratulations. I don't know how. I think Wisconsin probably, you're very open-minded toward that, right, Wisconsin? Are you open? I don't think so. No, it's terrible. What's happening is terrible. On top of all that, Biden has just declared that if he gets 4 more years, he will drench the middle class in the largest tax increases in the history of our country, vowing repeatedly that he will ensure that the Trump tax cuts, the biggest tax cuts in history, and he says, oh, it's for the rich, not for the rich. It's for companies that employ people, and it's for the middle class. And the people that benefited the most are lower income people. They're the biggest benefit, and he wants them to expire. He'll never be able to replace them. It'll mean that you had the biggest tax increase in the history of our country. So I don't think we're going to let it happen. I don't see any way. If he wins, well, they're trying this weaponization of the Justice Department stuff. So far, that hasn't been working too well because we have the highest poll numbers we've ever had. People get it. But what it all means is under Crooked Joe, a single individual earning $75,000 a year will pay almost $2,000 more in terms of just the tax hike alone, and a family of 4 earning $165,000, that's a lot, dollars a year will see at least $3,000 more added onto your taxes, which are already high. 73% of Americans are now living paycheck to paycheck. That's the highest number ever recorded. Think of that, what that means, though, paycheck to paycheck. So what does that mean? You get fired, you lose your job, you get sick, and you can't live? This is the highest number ever. It's up at a number nobody ever thought they'd see. Yet Crooked Joe Biden wants to raise taxes on top of that and raise business taxes, which will lead to the destruction of your jobs. And it's, you know what, ultimately it's just going to lead to the destruction of the country. We have so many negative forces on this country. Uncle Sam is right here. Look at him. You are perfect. This guy's the best. He's like a perfect Uncle Sam. He goes, we need you. That's right. Thank you, Uncle Sam. Get up here for a second. Look at this guy. Wow. He's in good shape. He's in good shape. Thank you, Uncle Sam. Look at this guy.
The last one you signed got lost.
Oh, I'll sign it.
Yeah,
Give me, I'll sign it. I'll sign it for you later. Yeah. He asked me to sign it. I said, I got to make a speech here, Uncle Sam. Good-looking Uncle Sam, though, huh? Give me a pen, somebody. Let's get Uncle Sam taken care of. Come on. Give me a pen. I got to get a pen. Let's go. Yeah, good. Just throw it up there. Give me a pen, please. You think Biden can bend down like that? I don't think so. Where's Uncle Sam? Here's your pen back. Thank you. Uncle Sam. You got it, man. Oh, that's nice. Secret Service. Secret Service doesn't love that stuff. Do you understand? They're not in love. They're looking like, what's he doing? Don't do this. But it's Uncle Sam, right? He looked good to me. But with me in the White House, we will protect the Trump tax cuts for working families. We will make our middle class stronger, bigger, better, stronger, wealthier, and more prosperous than ever before. We're going to do it quickly, too. It's not going to take a long time. You know, one thing, I was there. I know the good people. I know the bad people. I know the smart ones, the dumb ones, the ones that think they're smart. The ones that don't think they're smart and are smart, I know them, too. You got all different types, but I got to know them in 2016. I didn't know anybody. At 20, I learned fast. I know everybody. I know them better than anybody. The Biden job numbers are fake. He's counting people coming back from work. Remember, when we had the pandemic, people left, and they'd say, come back in 2 months, 3 months, when this thing goes away, come back. He got those numbers, and he tries to add them on. You call them, do you know what they call them? Part-time, they call them fake numbers. They call them bounce back numbers. You know, it's a bounce back, automatic. If this young gentleman right in front of me were president, he'd have a bounce back. They'd say, oh, they were just our numbers. It's an important thing to know. But a lot of the numbers on that just came out on immigration and on employment were illegal immigrants. Almost all of the numbers were from illegal immigrants. Isn't that great? Isn't that great?